Yo, thank you guys for tuning back in for another video. So today's video, we're gonna be doing a new moon. So we're gonna be doing a full moon. So there may be some energies that come up from the new moon, or if there was any, this may be like a cycle completed from something that happened around the new moon time. But we're gonna start off: angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest, purest white light. I ask that you please help me channel the messages for the collective that they need at this current time that will be able to help them move through this full moon. And I ask that you give them grace and strength to move through whatever it is that is blocking them at this moment. So something could be irritating you guys. Would that be something dealing with allergies, or like something that is triggering you at this time? Definitely just work on avoiding things that trigger you, or avoiding things that bring you discomfort or irritate you. I'm also getting don't be afraid to try something new, or don't be afraid to kind of finally step into the power that you've been I'm getting like hiding from. So you could have been like hiding from your power lately, or hiding from some type of potential that you have, but I feel like you're being guided to start taking action on that potential. So like if there's something that you know that you're good at or that you can do, I feel like it's time to start taking action on that. So I feel like that's what's being shined to at this moment. Light has been shined on what you can do. So I feel like getting out of that mindset of what you can't do and looking at what you can do. All right, what messages for the collective for the full moon? Higher wisdom. Explore options and learn what you can and expand your horizons. Yeah, so it's kind of like what I just said, how I was saying, like, you know, tapping into your potential. So maybe there's things that you know, or that like you have an extensive knowledge on something, or like if you look at how it's like an hourglass, it's kind of like you know how to read through something, or you know how to read information, or you know how to decipher. So that's what using your higher wisdom is, having that understanding. Okay, what other messages? So, ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful path. Horizons. So for horizons to be the words in there twice, it's kind of giving me, you need to look on the horizon for something. Yeah, behind the veil. So maybe you need to start sun gazing more. I feel like sun gazing is going to help a lot of you guys tap into, because it says welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with the not knowing. So a lot of times when we get wisdom, right, it's not about knowing everything, right, but it's about truly getting to a place to be able to allow yourself to flow with that information. A lot of times that's how our intuition come in. A lot of times the intuition is very unprovoked. That's how a lot of downloads just come whenever, you feel me? But a lot of times, like if you're not aware, or if you're not really paying attention to the energy or paying attention to the messages that you get, you can miss out on it. So definitely trust the things that you don't see at this time, because I feel like there is about to be a shift. Yeah, winds of fortune, wise counsel, honest echoes, and divine flow. Yeah, because I feel like there's about to be this change. It's some sort of change that's coming. Wise counsel, seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors. So definitely, this could be a time period as well. Getting advice from people that you trust, and allowing the ones that you trust to help you at this time too. Because I feel like, oh wow, that's crazy. I was just about to say, like, whatever card popped out, I was gonna finish what I was gonna say, but the commitment card came out. Now, divine flow of commitment, it says commit to the next stage in your development and embrace. Wait, no, it doesn't say embrace, but maybe there's something that you guys need to embrace. So commit to the next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. So definitely, I feel like the I was trying to say the divine and the universe. The universe, the divine and the universe wants you to fall into this commitment with something that you're making, whether this be with a person or yourself. Fall into this commitment so that you can, step into so maybe somebody may be traveling to like an island as well, or like that's something that you want to do for yourself. But I feel like it's going to take a lot of, small steps. So it's kind of like when you want to manifest something big, right? You got to work backwards from the manifestation. Like, you got to be like, okay, I want this, but like, what is all the things that it's going to take to get to that point, right? So now you start working backwards from what all needs to be done. And within working backwards, you can kind of get to your starting point of like where you need to start. So that may be something that may be helpful. If you're confused on where to start, meaning like if you're confused on this commitment, like the divine wants you to actually flow into this commitment with yourself, right? But you don't know where to start. So maybe it's like whatever dream or goal or aspiration you have, like whatever the end goal of it is, work backwards from it. Work backwards from it so you can understand what it is that you need, or like the steps that you're going to need to take. Because that's the thing about manifesting, right? It's about action too. Manifesting isn't just about wishing for it, hoping, praying. It's also about taking the action to get that thing that you are trying to manifest. Action. It's kind of like when people say they want that job. Like, well, yeah, a job's not just going to randomly call you because you're just not calling the jobs, or like you're not applying. So it's kind of like that energy. Like, you say you want something, but what are you doing to like obtain it? Or you say you want to reach a certain point or a goal, but what are you doing to obtain that goal? Or what are you doing to bring it to fruition? So I'm paying attention also to the actions that we are taking or not taking at this time. Soul whispers, listening to your intuition, listening to your soul. So this is kind of giving me the energy of like taking time out from the noise, because I have moments like this too where a lot of times if I like don't listen to music or don't watch TV or don't be on the phone, like, and I just kind of like disconnect. Because that's how you get fast. That's how you progress faster, by disconnecting and connecting with yourself. Literally, because your soul knows the way. Your soul knows the way where you need to go. But a lot of times, because the fast progress says move forward with swift precision and do what must be done. So a lot of times like your soul could be trying to guide you somewhere, but a lot of times, we get caught up in not listening. We try to do stuff on our own, but sometimes doing stuff on our own gets us off track of like where we want to go. So there could be something you want to do, you want to manifest, but I feel like every time you try to do it, you get sidetracked or you get thrown off track. So that could be something too. Watching out for things that distract you from like your goals, or watch out for things that distract you from things that you really want to do for yourself, versus then just falling into this like this feeling like this is all it has to be. So that's kind of giving me an energy of like, it's kind of like if you think this is okay. So this kind of came up for me too. It's like if you experience something, you're gonna keep thinking to yourself like, oh well, that's what I'm gonna keep experiencing. But the thing about that is, it's like, it's about just shifting your mindset, shifting how you see something, shifting how you think about it. So if you, instead of always thinking so negative about your experience or like what has happened to you, look, and didn't I say something about sun gazing? So definitely having those moments and reflecting in the sun, or like those moments where you sun gaze and you kind of go through like a clearing of a lot of things that you've been through. So if there's things that you're holding on to, I would probably say do it more in the sunset, because they give you more time to like decompress from your day. Yeah, because I feel like these things are going to get carried away, and then you're going to get clarity about what it is that you need to do. So maybe something from a past situation could have had you blocked, or had you not thinking clearly for yourself. But I feel like now you're moving into this energy where, like I said, you're getting carried away into what it is that you need to be doing or should be doing. And I feel like you just need to trust it. All right, so we're going to get some angel messages and we're going to wrap this up. I just heard trust yourself even when you feel like you can't trust yourself. So that's kind of talking about having faith even when you feel like it's kind of like, that's kind of like having faith even when everything is going to like shit, you know? Having that faith even when 1111 on the phone. Having that faith even when things are not actually going the way that you planned them to go. But moving through it. Remember what I said, right? Listening to your soul. And then the next card that popped out was fast progress. So if you take that time to actually sit down in that stillness, listen to what your soul like is trying to tell you or help process you through, that's how you really move fast to your healing. But a lot of people, they run away from the healing. Yeah. Sorrow heals, cloud of unknowing. And like a person, well, it is a person, but I don't know. I feel like it was a statue. Hold on. And that's crazy. Now that's crazy. Now some cards fell, and I put cards back, and look what popped back out. But I cannot make this up. So, cloud of unknown, fast progress. Float on the cloud of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. Fast progress. Move forward with the swift precision and do what must be done now. So getting out of this confusion energy, finally just letting it go and letting it flow. I feel this feeling in like my chest, but it's not like, but it's kind of like, I don't know. So somebody could have been weighed down by like, definitely getting something doing with the heart. Like it could be like the heart chakra, dealing with, like blockages in the heart, like whether it be accepting something, forgiveness, understanding. It's different things that can be healed within the heart. And that's the thing, like your heart has a lot of essential parts that do need to be healed. And a lot of times people never get to that part to really heal their heart, to have it open fully the way it should be. A lot of times we only have it open to, we don't just, it's like going from having an unconditional heart to being very, very conditional. And sometimes it's not a bad thing, and then sometimes it is a bad thing, because if you're meant to be a person that, like, your heart center is your power, or it is like something that you move from that helps you understand your reality, that's important for you. So if it's not in a line, or if there's blockages on it, then you can't really live your life or live on your calling as you're supposed to, because you have these blockages that are stopping you from believing, you know, having faith, and actually having faith within love. And not just love, but I'm getting that, like, it's something dealing with like the way that you have faith strengthens your love within yourself and with other people. So it's kind of like how it's like filling your own cup, but like, so you making sure that you're good, or like that increases this flow. So a lot of times when you're not carried away again, let yourself be caught up in the moment of a whirlwind of a romantic moment. Yeah, because a lot of times, like, we never let ourselves fully open up to certain experiences. 1441 on the phone. So that's a mirror in the car. I'm shuffling. I know I put this in there and it's still at the bottom. What's at the top? Mountain of Mastery. So somebody is going to be learning how to master balancing out love, whether they be on relationships, like with self or with other people. But I feel like someone is going through this period of transforming the way that they love, and it's helping you. So, but the main message and the premise of what I'm saying, and because I'm supposed to wrap this up, but I mean sometimes when the energy going, you just keep going. But what I'm kind of getting is like you're mastering how to love even through a lot of the pain or a lot of the setbacks or a lot of the things that don't work out. You're mastering love even through all of that. All right, let's get the angel messages. Angels, what messages do you have for the collective regarding this full moon reading? So we got the 44444. Blessings in disguise. There may be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building a framework for something much better. Hang in there. So that's kind of give me the 10-10 energy as well. Like, you know, old endings, new beginnings, but I'm kind of getting in the sense of like what it said, allow the wind of change to blow in your favor. So there could be some things right now that you're trying to like control or you want to control, but I feel like you're being guided to actually release, because something that's gonna be a blessing in disguise. But if you're holding on to 1414, it says light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. And then bro, I cannot make this up. Remember what I said earlier about the fast progress card, right? But it was about listening to your soul. Well, a lot of times what I'm saying, listen, right? But a lot of times that's what it is. Like, when you really listen to it, like when you feeling what you feeling, you going through what you're going through, you're having these moments, right? Instead of running away, like when you really sit with yourself, you listen to your soul, help you process through all these things that you're feeling, you get a chance to like work through it and you feel lighter. It's kind of like when something be on your mind at night and then like you kind of go through this whole, well, like this happens for me a lot. Like I could be like having something on my mind, but like the moment I either journal it or like I actually like, you know, self-talk it out with myself, I actually see, like, once I go to bed and wake up, I actually feel lighter because I've discussed it. I've like, you know, I've been able to kind of get it off my body more, or like get it out my mind, get it out my system, to where it's not weighing me down. Because a lot of times you think about all the stuff that people go to sleep with that has happened to them. Like, think about a lot of people that go to bed sad, depressed, you know, mad, you know. A lot of that's never worked through, so they just wake up the next day trying to be all like new or like, you know. But a lot of that residual energy is still built up, throat chakra. So a lot of that residual energy can be built up and disguised. Yeah, persistent, good time, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, commitment, new experiences again. So definitely you guys are going to be coming into some new experiences or new opportunities as well. But it's when you really lock in and you make that decision to see what you need to see, or feel what you need to feel, or understand what you need to understand. It's going to be different for everybody. So take what resonates. If you made it this far at this video, I want you to leave a like and also comment the like heart on fire sign, because that right there shows that you had enough passion and enough dedication within yourself to make it to the end. Because at some point while you listen to this message, it hit, or there was something about it that 999 at the bottom, release. Yeah, that. This may be the thumbnail. But yeah, having to release these old belief systems, these old self-limited beliefs. It's so much that you guys are releasing at this time that it's going to feel, man, Like, once you really let go of a lot of things that have been holding you back or have been trying to bring you down, you're going to see, like, wow, I actually do have what it takes. And it's going to give you this energy of, like, reigniting your inner child, so where you can actually do the things that you've been kind of wanting to do, or you've been yearning to do, or you've been, like I said, the goals and the aspirations. Yep, adapt and thrive, new world, because that's what it's all about. Adapting to situations that change drastically, and allowing yourself to make a new world out of it, or make a. It's kind of this is the last thing I'm gonna say, but it reminds me of this. I made a song before, and the song was like, new month, new full moon, new something. Wait, I was like, new month, new full moon. Yeah, so but basically the premise of that song was like, it's a new moon cycle, so like new stuff to happen to me, or new experiences for me to have. So this could also be about learning how to cleanse through moon cycles, learning how to really break away from certain energies or tap into certain energies during like moon cycles. Meaning, like, so if you so think about it, right? A moon cycle is a cycle. It's about, I don't know how many days, but probably say about 30 days every month. The moon goes through its cycles, right? Well, what I'm kind of getting is that each month, I feel like you're going through a cycle of something. And I feel like the more and more you become aware of these cycles that you go through periodically from month to month, it will help you start to see, commitment and resurrection. It's going to help you see like what you really need to commit yourself to, or like what's not actually worth you committing yourself to, because the way you're going to feel through these seasons. Because I feel like it's a season coming up. I don't know if it's now or like later. I'm just hearing it's a season coming up where you're going to have to push through and work through a lot of the things that may try to distract you from these goals that you have. You're going to feel a little challenged, but you have what it takes. And I know you know that, because otherwise you wouldn't keep trying. You wouldn't be at this point where you're concerned about what advice you need for the full moon, right? Because there's obviously some things that you've definitely been it's been on your mind here, you've been stressing about, but you haven't found the way out of that yet. But this is your way out of it, right? Realizing your own power, realizing your own potential, right? And pushing forward with it and not pulling back. So not like lessening who you are. And this card came out again as I'm shuffling. So I'm telling you, y'all got some higher wisdom, or you need to look at something differently. You need to explore your options. It says explore your options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. So definitely, if it's something that you want to tap into or learn, I feel like this is your sign. Like, dive into it, because you're probably actually good at it more than you think. It's like all the same cards that's popping back up that we pulled out, and I've literally been sitting here shuffling these cards. Literally, so huge confirmation. But that's the end of the video, y'all.